Hello everyone, I am back today to share with you some stuff that I was really excited to get in the mail from Claire, otherwise known as Art Journal Love on Instagram. And she has some new stuff out with Funky Fossil. I think that's the company. She has a face stencil, some pattern stencils. She has marker line, stamp, clear stamp, alpha jumble stamp, and then journal marks. So lots of fun stuff to play with. And I've mentioned before, I love the idea of sharing what other people are making, especially when they're people I'm friendly with, and it's all about supporting each other and lifting each other up. So what I thought would be fun today is to play with Claire's stuff in my art journal. I'm going to start with her stencil. I just put a little bit of paint here in my Dina Wakley journal. And I'm just going to create a spread with you today, experimenting with all these new great things that she has, which is so exciting to me. I just feel so lucky that I have friends who make stuff too. It just makes me fall in love with everything so much more. So that came out awesome. And I am going to play with these pattern stencils here. They're just so cool. And I'm going to give her some hair with these, I think that might be fun. Super cool. I love it. I love playing around with stencils and that sort of thing because you can really use them to do different things that you wouldn't normally do. So you're using a shape or an image to kind of create new shapes and images. I thought I would try this stamp, which is just so cool. I think I might try it with some paint. I have some orange paint here. And you can do paint on stamps. The key is to wash it right away afterwards so it doesn't dry. But it can come out really good. I do that a lot with white paint on stamps to get like a good mark. And I have some, paint over here, or paper over here. So I thought, oh, I could make a cool print with the stamps on some printed paper. Ugh, that came out so cool and grungy. I love that. I'm gonna cut that out. And I think I'm gonna make some sort of clothing for this person here. So I'm just gonna set it up and pencil in a bit of a outline. Trim it. It is so fun to just play. That is what I really want to do more often. I'm going to put it a little lower so she has a bit of a neck. Otherwise, it just looks a little odd. I'm going to put a little bit lower. I'm going to put some glue on there and just move that down a smidgen. And then I can trim it off my page. I cut a little too over. There we go. And to pull it back in, I might take a bold black pen and just kind of do a line here. I'll make it a wonky line of sorts. So cool. And actually, I'm playing off of the boldness on the stencil. So I'm just gonna do an outline in here. So it kind of just pulls it all together because there's such bold lines in the stencil. There we go. Super cool. And then I've got this cool paper to, I'm looking at the other stamps too here. These are so cute. Look at all these really great marks and alphabet words. You got some cool quotes here. Actually, what I could do is just keep it on the... These are clear stamps. So I have learned that clear stamps are extremely sticky when you first use them. So I really, really make sure to get a ton of ink on there, just so I can make sure it comes out really well. I'm gonna just stamp, keep looking where the light pours in. I love that quote. That's so cool. Yeah, see, it comes out really light. I'm just gonna do another one. You have to get it almost super, super wet for that first time. And then I never clean clear stamps at all because the more ink that sits on there, the better. So let's try it one more time. Let me try it on something like this. There we go. Much better. And then I can cut that out. And I like to edge everything when I use, I call it signage. If I'm going to use a quote or something like that, I'll put some space around it. I'm going to hold on to that though. And I'm going to play with these marks because I love these. I'm going to really make sure this is coated. Because stamping into a book too, sometimes you want to make sure it's extra, extra inky. You're always going to get a, oh, that just took off my surface there. I'm actually going to do it lightly because I want it to kind of look grungy. A little bit like that. And let's see. I'm going to use these stripes again. It's like a cool hair thing. So give a curve here. And I'll do a crown of sorts. Just so fun to give people crowns. Like that. I'll glue that down. And again, just to pull it together, I'm going to go over the lines of this collaged piece of paper in the crown shape with my marker. It doesn't matter if I get all of it on there, just so I have some of that image coming through. Let me give her eyes a little bit of a catch light kind of thing. And we've got this phrase, so we'll put that on there somewhere. Ugh, this is so much fun, you guys. I just haven't done this in so long. I've been working so small, but I actually prefer to work big most of the time. But I go through phases, so I'm not bored, and I just find that sometimes I'm doing one thing for a long time and then I need to move into another thing for a long time, and I always come back. I definitely circulate for sure. And then I got a little ink there, which you can't really get rid of, but because this is so grungy, I'm just gonna put darker color on here just to get rid of some of the lines that I accidentally put there with the stamp pad. I'll just put it randomly in places too, so it's a little more intentional. Okay, and then I'll let that dry. I'm lazy. So I'll just come back in and darken the stuff out. Actually, what I could do, which is smarter, come back with my blending tool here, and let me just make sure it's like perfect. There we go. Just darken the lines again. Haha. Oh my gosh. I love this so much. So much fun. I'm trying to think if she needs something else too. I think what I might do is add these cool halos, which I like to put on everything. So it's cool that she put that in there. I'm making sure to make sure it's like super, super, super wet. And now I'm going to do it even more. It's just that first time with clear stamps, if you have them, you know, you got to really get them super inked up. I forgot to bring my acrylic block, so that's why I'm doing it this way. I love that. And there you have it. Just so many great options. So many fun things to play with. You've got the different stamps here. These will be fun too. Like if you want to make collage papers, I could see myself really playing with those. And then you got the pattern stencils, and I didn't even get to play with these, but again, this is fun to do pattern papers too. It's all one sheet, so you can cut them up, or you could do them solo and make paper that way as well. So just another fun idea to work with. Man, I'm making such a mess in this little space. I just got paint all over my hand here. Let me give her like an additional kind of headband, I think, with this crown. Just so, again, it's kind of pulled together in a fun way. And there you go. I might doodle on that. And actually it could be fun to give her hair like a bit of an outline. I'll do some over here. And maybe I'll come back in and stencil some more. And there you have it. Beautiful, beautiful products from Claire, Art Journal Love, and Funky Fossil. I'll put some more info in my description if you want to go and find these. And I will see you back.